As you know, you can run search ads on Google, but now it seems you can run search ads on Twitter. With the latest announcement, Twitter have now added to their marketing tools by enabling search ads on their platform. Now, this is interesting because Twitter ads isn't normally somewhere a lot of advertisers often look. It's more of a branded activity done by some of the biggest brands in the world. It can be good for some B2B lead gen, but overall, people kind of neglect Twitter ads, and that shows in Twitter's revenue because their network has always had a high level of usage in terms of celebrities and people getting on board to find out the latest news and information, but a very low amount of revenue is generated through Twitter. So by bringing search ads to Twitter, Twitter hopes that they can both, of course, help advertisers reach more customers and onboard new advertisers who have probably never considered the platform as an avenue for advertising, but of course boost their bottom line as well because they are struggling. They are struggling because they had a massive exodus of advertisers recently who have decided not to sign on to another year of advertising on Twitter. And they need to make that revenue up somewhere. So this seems to be perfect timing for Twitter. In fact, this timing couldn't be better for Twitter to do this because they've actually lost 40% of their revenue and 500 of their top advertisers have pulled out completely. So this could be a great thing for advertisers coming in because they're desperate. I can foresee this being a really cost-effective way to reach a lot of people with a good target audience using keywords. So Twitter announced the news by explaining how search ads will work on their platform, and they go on to say, millions of people on Twitter search for what's happening every day. Advertisers can bid to insert promoted tweets solely among specific search results, reaching people with high real-time intent and improving ad relevance. So just to be clear, this isn't a new campaign type. Twitter is saying that this will now be an additional feature in their existing conversion campaign setup. And of course, with search being bottom of the funnel, like Google ads or ads on Microsoft Bing, it means that the conversion focus has to be the sole objective of this campaign. It's not for branding, it is for direct return. And that's important because Twitter is seen as a branding platform, and if they want new advertisers to come in with the expectation if they spend $10, they might get 50 or 100 back, they need a product that can deliver that. And until this very moment, there hasn't really been a product that can do that. So how do your ads appear on the Twitter search results? Well, Twitter ads runs like promoting tweets. So what will happen is you create a promoted tweet, you put that out on your keyword targeting, and when somebody does a search that triggers your target keywords, your promoted tweet will show at the top of the search results, triggering people to find it, discover it, and then click and hopefully convert. So it's kind of similar to search advertising on Google, where the ads are at the top. This time it's just on Twitter, but the same principle applies. In all honesty, I'm surprised Twitter hasn't done this already because everybody knows search performs really well, and especially because Twitter has an additional advantage over Google in the fact that people are searching for breaking information right now. This is a hungry audience when it comes to very specific subjects. If you're looking to buy new trainers, probably not. Maybe there might be a big significant launch, or maybe if you're looking for a plumber or something like that, you're not going to search on Twitter. But if you're going to keep up with celebrity news or other kind of interesting social topics, then this could be right for a specific type of advertiser. A specific use case I can give you is if you know your product or service resonates really heavily with sports fans. For example, if you're a betting shop or something else like that, then you could potentially run keyword campaigns on Twitter when the matches are playing and people are trending and they're searching and they're finding out scores, getting involved in the conversations. Then that's where you can really start to capitalize on keyword search and advertise to your target audience. It's all got to do with who is in your target audience and what they're searching now to get the latest trending breaking news. But potentially, because this media is also probably going to be pretty cheap because the top 500 advertisers have pulled out of Twitter, you could actually use this for a bit of prospecting as well in terms of branding as well on top of the existing brand campaigns Twitter already has. If you've profiled your audience well, you should know what their interests are. And of course, if you advertise in newspapers or maybe you do display activity with potential news outlets, this could be good as well because Twitter is good for breaking news. If you know somebody likes a particular kind of news story or some kind of event or keeps up with politics, for example, you could advertise to that audience really, really easily and at scale and probably very cheaply as well. The only downside I can see to Twitter advertising with keywords is they're not nearly at the level Google Ads is at all, because Google Ads have been running keyword targeted campaigns for years and years now, and they've got used to it, and they've got the tools to help you research and find audiences. Twitter haven't disclosed how their search tools would work. For example, if I'm prospecting for an audience, I don't know necessarily how big that audience could be, how that would break down, and I don't think their tools are going to be nearly as sophisticated as the Google Keyword Planner, for example. And I think that could be a bit of a negative, but in my opinion, I think this is a fantastic move from Twitter that will surely help bolster their revenue after the massive losses they've been making. And I think a lot of advertisers will be interested. But tell me, are you interested? Let me know in the comments below. I reply to pretty much every comment I get on new videos. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.